Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Legacy of the Rimlen. We took a little bit of a break for the holidays, but we're back. Sorry for the accidental cliffhanger in the middle of a combat that wasn't actually intended. But before we get into what happened last time, as usual, let's let these lovely people introduce themselves. I rolled some dice in the background, and the dice have decided that Dely should go ahead first and introduce themselves. Can you please go ahead, Dely?
Yeah, of course. Hello, everyone. Of course, my name is Dely, and as usual, I am playing the character of Muninn. They are a traveling scholar from the University of Brightland, and currently in a bit of a sticky situation. So we'll see how this goes.
Yep. Thank you, Dely. And next we have Ashen. Can you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Of course. Hello, I'm Ash, and I'm playing as Illona, my sneaky Tivian lady, who's currently hiding on a room because there's other Tivians that she don't want to interact with. And she's deciphering encrypted letters, which is very intriguing.
Yep. Thank you very much, Ashen. And next we have Show&Tell. Could you please introduce yourself and your character?
Of course. Hi, I'm Show&Tell. I'll be playing as Anghel, who's a mute peasant boy in looking for his sister. And right now, he's really trying to convince someone to help him with that.
Thank you very much, Show&Tell. So, as we sort of mentioned, last time, I think the time before that, it was last time, or the time before that, I don't remember. You all were invited to this nobleman's estate, where he wanted to give you a dinner where you could just chill out and talk. But obviously, since this is fate accelerated, conversations are combat, more or less. Half joking here. But basically, we have on one proverbial side Anghel, Muninn, Joseph, and Miku, who are two NPC companions, who are trying to convince their host, Boy Armiron, to help them in their goal to reach the capital and talk to the prince about rescuing Angel's sister, etc., etc. And then on the third side, who's some people are mostly just a thorn in our hero's side, two Tivian mercenaries who happen to be hosted by our boyar, who they're very foul-mouthed, to say the least, and they've taken a liking to proverbially beating the crap out of Muninn. Well, in terms of combat, statistical combat, and all that. Last time we sort of mentioned the idea that maybe you could try steering the Tivians into attacking the boyar. Well, attacking in terms of game mechanics again. But we'll see what happens. But before we check into the actual situation, we're going to extend the cliffhanger a little bit. Sorry. And while I turn on the background music, Ashen, while everyone else was combating, I suppose, you were deciphering a letter, and I've sent the contents of said letter to you in a private message. Now, what's Illona's demeanor right now? She just finished deciphering that letter. You have the contents. Feel free to say as much or as little as you'd like about them. Talking as Ashen, not as Illona here. What are your thoughts and what's going through Illona's mind at this point? She just finished deciphering the letter. She hasn't received any food yet. That's also a thing.
Oh, no squirrels.
That wasn't on a menu anyway.
Shit.
I guess you can go rob Miku's room for his squirrels if you want.
Then I know what to do, huh? About the contents of the letter, It was really interesting since obviously it's a lot about the prince, although he's not named necessarily the prince in the letters. I think it's we might gain a bit of an upper hand on him by the contents of this. Maybe we know a bit what more like triggers him or how to play on his strings. You know what I mean? It's like.
I'm also like asking, let's say, not necessarily how Ashen would view the contents of the letter. And as you mentioned, yeah, they maybe could help you. But how does Illona feel about them?
Good question. Like the first one was just like basically a threat, right? The first one was basically to the prince.
Oh, the other letter, not the one you deciphered. Yeah, it was like a letter to the prince, not encrypted or anything, and it said, "I'm still alive, go fuck yourself," and it's signed by a person named L.
Yeah. I guess now with the other letter we know she's called Lupa. And she has some really insightful stuff like on the inside that I'm excited to share with Muninn and Anghel later.
By the way, her name means she-wolf.
She-wolf, that's badass.
The person she's addressing, her name is a female sheep. That's what it means.
Ooh, I like that.
Well, what are you going to do now, Illona? Again, you haven't received any food yet. You've just finished deciphering the letter. Are you like content with still waiting? Do you want to do something else in the meanwhile? Up to you. Again, just to like, you're like on the upper floors of this estate, like in the sort of guest quarters, and the dinner is downstairs.
The servants and stuff would be downstairs. They would not be anywhere close to me, right?
There might be a few upstairs. Like if you like call for one, yeah, they'll come.
Okay, I might like have a bit of a look around, see the layout of the house, and if I encounter one, I probably would ask if I could get a piece of some food to eat in my room.
You did ask for like food to be brought to Illona's. It just hasn't happened yet, by the way.
Okay, that's great.
Okay. Now before, well, again, are you doing something specific, or should we move to see what everyone else is doing?
I think this cliffhanger has come to an end. We shall know what's happening now.
Okay. Now, Ashen, and we talked a little bit about this off stream, so to say. Would you like to continue playing the role of Miku in this little combat encounter, so that we don't like leave you out?
I don't know. I feel like it's very hard to like know what Miku would do.
If you want, I can also like suggest stuff like, because obviously I sort of created Miku, and I could say he's probably thinking of doing this. Do you agree, Ashen?
That sounds great. I would like that.
Okay, sure thing. Meanwhile, at the sort of combat itself, basically, you guys, mostly Joseph, but you've been helping Joseph, have done quite a bit of damage to the, again, quote-unquote damage to the boyar. Like, he's all out of stress boxes, and he only has like his consequences left. But he's also like dished some damage back to Joseph. In particular, he kept mentioning the name Zarhos, Xarhos, and like whenever he like mentions that name, Joseph like goes quiet. There's clearly like something in their mutual backstory that's like a sore spot for Joseph, like maybe something that the boyar has over him. But other than that, the Tivians have been laying into Muninn, and I think as I mentioned, Muninn, you've been doing your best to like hold them off, but like one more hit and you're out of the combat, which will definitely not be good. And unfortunately, any other refreshers that you guys need at the moment, or should we continue with the turn order?
I think, as far as refreshers, I do have one question. I was considering the sort of consequences of conceding versus being defeated.
I would say, since this is a freeway fight, which is slightly unusual for like Fate Accelerated, you have the option of conceding either to the Boyar or to the Tivians. They want different things. They're like different parties in this combat, let's say. Okay? And like, no matter whom you concede to, you'll be out of the fight if that's what you want to do. Okay? And a concession, like if you're like knocked out of the fight by either the Boyar or the Tivians, that would be really bad, because both of them, like one of their conditions that they will impose on you will be that you will advocate for them, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Whatever they might want. If you want to concede, we can negotiate on that and on like their other demands, but it's entirely up to you. I'm not saying that you should concede. I'm just like explaining what that option means. Make sense?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Just because I asked because obviously I was considering conceding. Because I feel like doing that is more beneficial to us than it is than losing.
Also more beneficial to like you personally, in the sense that if you're like knocked out of the fight, it would mean you'd get a level 6 consequence. And level 6 consequences last for a very long time.
Okay. Okay. Could I make that decision now, or should we like whether or not to?
It's entirely up to you. You can also like keep in mind like initiative order. Like maybe if you look at the initiative order, the female Tivian is first, and then Anghel and Muninn. So maybe you want to do that after your turn, sure. Maybe you're afraid that the Tivian lady will attack you, proverbially. It's entirely up to you, and feel free to like consult with the other party members. I'm just explaining the options to you.
Sure. Okay.
I have a question. If the Tivian woman attacks him, can Anghel defend instead of him? Or something? In some way?
Technically, no. I might allow it, I might allow it. I might make that allowance, but the thing is, she will still be attacking, hypothetically, obviously, she will still be attacking Muninn even if Anghel defends. And like, if Anghel fails in his defense of Muninn, Muninn will take the damage, not Anghel.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Well, what does everyone think? Like, do you think? I feel like it's probably best if I concede regardless, but should I do it now or should I do it like after?
After might be too late, to be honest.
Yeah.
But then again, she didn't I don't think she attacked a lot on her own. I think.
She also revealed that she was mute, like not like mute in Anghel's case, like she's literally missing her tongue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe she can really. I don't know.
Technically she can, and I can think of ways, but it's like less likely, let's say.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would, if I were you, I would concede straight away, like be proactive about it.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
That's all I need. I think if that's cool, I would like to concede now in that case.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Is that your final decision? Obviously,
Yeah.
no take backsies.
No take backs.
Second question: who are you conceding to, the Boyar or the Tivians?
I feel like it should be the Tivians, but I don't know. Again, what does everyone else think? Like,
Yeah, I think the Tivians. I mean,
Yeah.
You don't know either party's like demands yet.
Yeah.
I will reveal that afterwards. You only know like small hints so far.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember what the hints were. I mean, about the Boyar.
Yeah. I feel like this is obviously just speculation, but I feel like as far as the Tivians are concerned, like they kept egging us on about getting them to help us instead of the Boyar or something. So
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe something to do with that. But again, that's just speculation for now. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I would probably like, again, unless anyone disagrees, I'd probably say the Tivians. I'm not sure. Does that sound good to everyone?
I think so.
Sure. I think they're scary, but it's
I mean,
interesting.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Okay. Cool. In which case, I'll do that.
Okay. The Tivians like demand of regarding your party. Well, is this your final decision, Deli?
Yes.
Okay. The Tivians like main demand is basically they're mercenaries. The war is over. They're looking for work. You guys seem like not only like foreigners but also rich and like you're traveling a lot. They want to come along with you and they want to be paid a lot for their services.
Wow.
Okay, I see. And this is negotiable because it's
Yes, this is like
Okay.
their ultimate demand.
Okay.
Well, they would also be like curious to learn like some like information about you, let's say. So this is like their big demand. They want to come with you, want to be paid a lot, and they want like just because they're nosy bitches, they want to like know stuff about you.
Sorry.
Sure. All right, cool.
So, and since you're conceding, let's negotiate on these. Like, obviously, you'll have to like give up on a lot, but you get some leeway here.
Okay.
And also because you concede, you get another fate point.
Ah, lovely. Is that going to be? Are we going to negotiate sort of after like everyone else's sort of combat like I don't like I can't get my words out, but battle is what I'm trying to say.
I think we'll concede. We'll not concede. We'll negotiate now,
Okay.
because like the terms of that concession might affect the combat, but the result of the combat might also affect the concession.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But I'll
Okay.
mention, since it's just you conceding, not your entire party, they don't have the like power to impose this on all of you, just on you, and obviously not in its entirety.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, I feel like the main thing that I mean, the main thing that I'd sort of like comes as a concern to me, at least, is the whole like payment, like a lot, like the high payment is what I'm trying to say. So I guess I feel like that's like, if they're gonna come and that's like concrete, like join us and that's concrete, then at the very least I feel like payment should be negotiated.
Well, funnily enough, you guys either have a very small amount of money or a very large amount of money, because you have
Yeah.
like several hundred like copper coins, which isn't worth much, and a bunch of gold coins, which are worth like entire villages on their own.
Hell yeah.
So sure, we can negotiate for a lower price, but how are you going to like pay that middling price between the two when you don't have like the coinage for that.
I see what you mean. I suppose that sort of thing would be arranged in advance. So maybe like, so obviously payment wouldn't be upfront. It would be given when available. So like, I don't know, maybe we could. I'm just thinking, for example, like we could go to like a market stall and like barter and stuff, maybe, I don't know, and then like get the middle ground of money, if that makes sense. But I don't know, that's just like a
Sure. Just keep in mind that like a gold coin is worth a lot. Like,
yeah,
think of it like a $10,000 bill, basically. You're not going to find a lot of merchants who can like exchange that for a lesser coin.
Yeah.
Not saying it's impossible, because obviously those coins exist and are used, just that, yeah.
Sure. I guess it would be, if we're going to go to any big cities with banks, maybe, like that would be done, maybe there, but I don't know how long that would take.
Banks, the closest bank to where you guys at would be in Brightland.
Right, okay, so that is quite far away.
It may be in Leo's town, but that's also very far away.
Okay. What if... I just had a thought. What if we... I don't know how viable this would be, but what if... Because obviously Muninn is from Brightland, so they probably have... like a bank account or something.
Sure.
What if like courier based it's something courier based could be arranged? So like maybe I could like a letter or something like. Sure, that's very risky, I imagine, because sending that much money like in a letter would be, you know, not ideal. But like, what if it was like, assuming that Muninn had a bank account, they could send.
You probably do.
Yeah. So they could send some gold coins back to Brightland in exchange for like in exchange for like, I don't know how you would say it, but
like silver or copper coins.
Yeah, but like I guess obviously there'd be like a fee for that, so like 10% fee or like 5, I don't know, whatever it could be, you know.
Sure. I mean, it's possible, but it will take like 2 months at the very least.
Sure. Okay.
And obviously you need to find a courier. Keep in mind that practically every road in like the country you're in is like infested with bandits.
Sure.
Not impossible.
Yeah, that's what I was...
It's not impossible, but it's
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Well, it's because I mean the whole idea of telling them like facts about us, like Muninn would probably be a little bit against that, but like, I mean, it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, out of character, I'm not against it. So it's probably not something that would be. Do you know what I mean? Like an issue. It's just the whole money thing, I think. So I feel like either maybe a middle ground in terms of payment that could be arranged at a later date, or maybe like if we did pay them like one of those gold coins between the two Tivians, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like just because it's available, and you know.
Sure. So basically, your concession, I think, would be basically the Tivians will ask your group, take us with you, we're good mercenaries, we'll protect you, all that. Muninn, because he conceded, will agree. He will probably on like either at this dinner table, or maybe he'll be like taken aside at one point, and the Tivians will ask, hey, what's the deal with you guys? And you'll have to answer. Is that still acceptable?
Yeah. As in, yeah.
Okay, not like you're not going to be like tortured or something. I'm just saying like they'll like take you aside for a little bit and ask you like questions about you and your companions, and you'll have to answer fairly truthfully.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's acceptable.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, is there a little bit of leeway for
Lying?
Yeah.
Yes. But I'll say you'll have to be like at least like say 75% truthful.
Okay, that makes sense.
Sure. We won't be rolling like sneaky rolls and all that because this is like part of like our negotiation at the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
And in terms of payment, if you're like willing to concede on like the other terms of like their request for information and their request for them to like come with you guys, I think they will agree either on you give them a single gold coin for both of them, or we do the bank thing, but you have to like find a courier, etc., etc.
Yeah. Okay.
I was thinking about 1 coin, but I was wondering if that was going to like, because we tried that, and that didn't work.
Oh yeah.
That just made them.
Made it. Yeah. Made them a bit.
But if it's part of the negotiation, then
this is
it
part,
has to work.
This is part of the negotiation. It's not like a thing of like what happened with the bandits wasn't like part of like any negotiation. It was just like part of like interacting with the world. And yeah.
Okay.
So they won't. Well, they probably won't rob you if you like flash a gold coin, basically.
Okay. I was just thinking too. I don't know if it's like too late to suggest it or anything. I was thinking if we do the whole banking thing, I imagine they'd stay with us a little bit longer because the payment's not as. I don't know, actually. I was going to say, they'd stay with us a little bit longer because the payment isn't as good. But then, I don't know, would they stay with us longer if the payment isn't as good? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Forget that.
If you do the banking thing, I will say they are more likely to stay to guarantee their payment.
Make sure they get,
they get paid. I suppose that's true.
Doesn't necessarily mean they'll do their actual job while they're unpaid. But they will like hang around you guys, or at least try to.
Sure.
It's not like we really want them to do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, again, this is their demand is to be hired as like guards, as like mercenary guards. If you agree that you can tag along, but we're not gonna pay you, then they're not gonna protect you. They're just gonna basically stalk you.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like that, like loan sharks, debt collectors. Okay.
So is this like acceptable as a concession? That basically Muninn agrees that they should come along regarding the payment. You either give them the gold coin or we go with the banking thing, and you give them like at least like 75% of what you know when they ask.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay. Any objections from anyone else?
No.
Okay. Then that's what happens. Like in terms of like the actual combat, when they were quote unquote attacking you, Moon, and they were like trying to impress you and show off that they're like strong and reliable and all that. And like in terms of narrative, Muninn probably believes that, with this country being as dangerous as it is, we probably need some armed guards. Okay. Okay. So that's what happens then. Continuing the combat itself. On the Lady Tivian's turn, she will spend her turn once again like observing her surroundings and trying to create an advantage. And she will gain 1 charge on her careful listener. Another charge. Anghel, it's your turn, because Muninn is out of the fight.
Right. So like I know we were we said. I mean, I also thought about turning them against the boy, but now that they know, like now that they're guaranteed that they're going to get paid by us, I don't know.
Yeah, it might not be as necessary. Maybe it would be necessary because in the sense of like they'd be less inclined to attack. Just as sorry, not to throw my 2 cents in, like just as a suggestion.
You
Like
still can.
it
You
might
still can. You just
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
directly participate.
Please
Go
do.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. It might still be beneficial for you because they'd still be able to attack you in a like proverbially speaking. Do you know what I mean?
Of course, yeah. But I'm just thinking, like, I'm wondering how to make it happen.
Right. Okay.
Like, what I should do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought at first that I could maybe somehow turn them against the boyar because, I don't know. I thought, like, it made sense to me before. Because they don't want him to. I mean, they were saying it like, don't use him, don't use us or whatever. So I thought I could use that angle somehow, but
To like sort of describe the scene, it was like two small battles, like Joseph versus the Boyar and Muninn versus the Tivians, with Anghel and Miku basically assisting Joseph or Muninn, not whenever like the opportunity came up. Now Munin's down. What does Anghel do? Do you want to continue like assisting Joseph somehow? Do you want to like redirect the Tivians? Up to you, and feel free to consult with the other party members as well.
I kind of want to make the Tivians work on my side. I'm wondering how to do it. Like,
I guess you could possibly use the whole idea of because sort of Muninn has conceded,
right.
you could use that in a way to deflect the Tivians, or to deflect the Tivians to sort of attack the boyar, because it's like, oh, you're already on our side now.
Yeah, I was okay.
Like kind of like to feign it, if you know what I mean. Because like, although they're technically not on your side yet, you could sort of feign it and be like, yeah, Muninn's with you, so can like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Like now that you like basically that Muninn said he would they would pay them. So they need they God, I can't think.
I'll just like mention that like Muninn agreed to bring the Tivians along on your journey. Like if all the other party members say no, we're not bringing these people along, like Muninn would be very convinced that they have to come along, but he can be overruled.
Oh, okay. So the consenting just means that Muninn has to agree.
Muninn lost. Muninn has to agree, not you guys.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Okay.
But obviously it would be weird if Muninn's very adamant and all you guys are like, no, we're not bringing them, and the Tivians are like, but you promised to pay us, blah blah blah, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It would cause conflict, for sure. I don't know.
Would
I don't
you
know. Like, also, what can Anghel can do anyway?
again? Just in terms of game mechanics, you have the option of attacking someone, looking at someone's aspects, creating an advantage, or assisting one of your friends, which means they will get a +1 on their future roll on this turn.
But with Joseph, it hasn't really worked so far. It worked with Muninn, but Muninn's gone.
If you want, because I don't want to like put you under pressure. If you want, we can like move along in the initiative order, and you can say, "Oh, I know what I want to do now." Like, say it's the next Tivian's turn, and you suddenly say, "Oh, I know what to do now," and we can have your turn then.
Well, I mean, I want to say yes, but then I feel like I might just, not come up with anything. Just be
No
like,
worries,
we continue forever. I don't know.
No worries, no worries.
I'm trying to think like, okay, I know there's the angle of them being interested in Anghel. But I don't know if Anghel wants to use that. And I know, I don't know. Like, Anghel definitely doesn't want to use that. Let's put it like that.
Like one of the like this isn't like me as a DM saying this, but more like me as like, say, a casual observer or something. But like if I'm usually in a situation where like I don't know what to do in terms of combat and like the Fate Accelerated, I'll usually just say, "Oh, I'll assist this person," because it's very easy to do.
Right.
It's also like a very not scapegoat, but like throwaway solution, etc., etc. This isn't saying you should do that. It's just saying if you're having trouble, you can just do that for simplicity.
It makes sense. And just fine, Joseph, fine. You better be worth it.
You're assisting Joseph.
Fine. Yes.
Okay.
Let's hope I don't regret. Okay.
Well, the assist will definitely be relevant because on his turn, on the Boyar's turn, he will attack Joseph, and you will improve Joseph's defense as a result of that. So,
okay,
the Boyar, sort of like exhausted from all this like verbal sparring that's going on, will turn directly to Joseph and like look him in the eyes and say, "Joseph, I'll be fucking honest with you, man. I haven't forgotten what happened with Zarhos, and I know you haven't forgotten either. Tell me bluntly, why the hell should I help you?" He will make a forceful attack against Joseph.
Yikes.
Joseph will defend with Scareful. And with you assisting him, he has to take 5 points of damage instead of 6. Okay.
I knew it.
I think Joseph will take his level 1 stress, which will mean all his stress boxes are gone at this point, and his level 4 consequence.
Okay.
His level 4 consequence will probably be something like, I don't know, painful memories. Like, all of you see when, like, the Boyar says this to Joseph, instead of, like, retaliating or coming up with an answer, he just, like, looks down and looks visibly disturbed.
Okay.
It's Show&Tell is definitely better than if he had taken 6 points of damage. I'll say that much.
Because he would have had to take
level
the
6
level.
Yeah.
Level 6, yeah.
On the male Tivian's turn.
Yeah. They no longer can I don't know what the word is. Basically,
the Tivian or Joseph, or who do you mean?
The Tivians. Like they can't attack Muninn anymore.
No.
That's what.
But only because Muninn is on their side.
Yeah, they need to find a new target. A new victim.
Well, I think given like the thing the Boyar just said, even the like normally boisterous male Tivian will not like attack someone this turn. Instead, they'll use the turn to like observe the situation. So I'm going to roll there careful.
Okay.
And they do get an advantage. I'll give them another charge on Inquisitive Tivian.
Oh, mama.
Ashen, what would Miku do at this point? Have you been like listening to what like it has been going on like RP wise, let's say?
Yeah. I don't think Miku would have anything in particular to like contribute with, except like assisting Joseph.
Sure. Sure.
Does that sound?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because like in terms of like narrative, the scene has like the Boyar and Joseph are definitely like the focus of everyone right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, maybe Miku will like reach out and try to place a comforting hand on Joseph's shoulder or something.
That's sweet. That sounds like something you would do.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
So would you also be spending your turn assisting Joseph?
Yeah.
Okay. Joseph on his turn, I think he's a little too distraught to like go back on the offensive, so I think he'll use his turn to like try to like pick himself back up, like try to like take a deep breath, recollect, etc., etc.
Mhm.
In terms of game mechanics, he'll try to create an advantage. And he only succeeds because of the assists from Anghel and Miku. Otherwise, he would have failed.
Anghel, it still counts?
Yeah. It's for the entirety of your turn until your initiative comes back.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Same for Miku on that note.
Yeah.
Sure, Joseph will gain another charge on intense negotiations.
What was that? Was that careful?
It was a careful yes.
He's bad at everything.
I mean, yes.
Oh, seriously. Oh,
He is, yes. His highest stat is a 2, yes. Okay.
oh my god.
The Lady Tivian. I think she... on that note, Show&Tell, I think she'll try to like make a sort of a pass at Anghel. In terms of game mechanics, this would count as an attack. She'll try to like catch Angel's eye, basically.
Okay.
Meaning she will attack with her flashy. How does Anghel defend himself?
I think he basically picks up his glass of wine and downs it in one go.
Wow.
That sounds like a forceful defense. It's definitely not careful.
Okay.
Can you roll your forceful, please?
Oh, sorry.
worries, no
I don't know
worries.
what's going on with me. Okay.
No worries. Tie means the lady gets an advantage, but she, I think, will use a charge of Careful Listener to deal 2 damage to you.
No. That's mean. Okay.
Would you like to try mitigating that, or are you okay with taking 2 damage?
I mean, 2 stress, fine. We can deal with that, I guess.
Sure. She is definitely stressing you out.
I agree. Oh my god.
Your turn.
Okay. Did we, by the way, did we get food by now?
Yeah,
we did.
You did get the first course, yeah.
Okay. Anghel. I'm trying to think. Okay. So okay. I don't know. What kind of attack is I mean, I don't know if it counts as an attack at all. Like I'm thinking maybe Anghel can spill his drink or something. Maybe he's trying to pour I mean he finished his drink, but maybe it got it got more does that count as any
Sure.
kind of attack against the boyar?
It can be creating an advantage by causing a distraction, I think.
Yeah, an advantage, but an attack it doesn't.
How would it be an attack? Like, say you're attacking the boyar's honor, I guess? I don't know.
I don't know. Something like yeah, a distraction makes sense. I guess it is a distraction.
And that's like just my first thought of like, oh, Anghel spills his drink as like to distract from this scene. But if you want, I can take it as like an attack against the boyar and say that you're like he's sort of in this almost staring contest of Joseph, which he's definitely winning, and you're trying to like distract him and unsettle him. I can take it as an attack on the boyar directly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want.
It would be a flashy attack.
Oh shit!
I think.
Flashy. Yeah, it makes sense. The flashy is my curse. Okay.
Give me a second, cause I misplaced the guy's character sheet. Yeah, I think he'll resist with his careful, cause he'll try to keep his cool, his temper.
Mm-hmm.
And he resists.
So much for that. Fine.
On his turn, he'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry, dear boy. Accidents happened. Servants, can you clean that up and bring our guests some new wine?" He will try to, I guess, attack you by seeming like a very gracious host.
Oh, he's attacking Anghel. Wow. Okay.
Roll a 3 on his attack.
What I mean, okay, I don't know if that matters. Okay, I need to defend then.
Mm-hmm. How would you defend?
By seeming aggression.
He's trying to portray himself as like, oh, I'm not like actually arguing with your friend. Look how awesome I am. Aren't I just the most awesome guy ever?
The most awesome guy ever. Can I spill another drink? Is that a defense?
It can be. It sounds like a flashy defense, or I guess a forceful one if you're like deliberately trying to infuriate him.
Yeah. That.
You like a house
forceful. Let's go with forceful.
I guess of the forceful. I will still allow you to roll forceful. I think a forceful fits more if you like spill it in his face or something.
Yeah, he kind of knocks it out of the servant's hand, I guess. It somehow lands directly. I mean, I don't know if it's his face, but his body somewhere. I don't know.
Then I think I can even allow you to roll careful because you're like aiming carefully to get that trick on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do that.
Give me a careful. Tie on an attack means the boyar gets an advantage. I'll give him another charge on. No, actually, I think he will use a charge of typical politician to deal damage to you.
Oh man.
I mean, they have all these advantages. They should use them. How are you taking 2 damage?
2 damage? Oh, it's every. Oh god, every charge is 2. 2
Basically,
points.
or a reroll, but I used it to improve it by 2 because you already got a pretty good roll.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I would say in terms of narrative, like you spilling the drink on him does still happen, but you come off like looking worse from this.
Well, I can believe that. Oh my god, Anghel's totally losing his shit at this dinner. I guess
You can try mitigating it. You can just take the damage. Entirely up to you. Illona, you hear some commotion downstairs, but you're not sure what.
Okay, I'll take the consequence, I guess.
Sure.
Okay.
You take a level 2 consequence. Uncivilized buffoon. How's that?
Oh, burned.
Very accurate.
Sure thing. Okay. That was the Boyar's turn. On the male Tivian's turn, I think he will use his turn to... I think laugh out loud at the Boyar, which would mean an attack against the Boyar.
Yes! Go Tivian dude!
It's a flashy. I'll roll the Boyar's careful to oppose. Wow. Okay.
Yes!
Okay. Basically, the Boyar like tried to keep his cool and failed. Like the combination of you spilling the drink on him and the Tivian laughing at him. He takes a level 4 consequence. I think I'll call it utterly infuriated. I don't know.
Good.
Okay, so the Tivian starts laughing. Like basically what happens, you throw the drink at him, he like stares at you in shock. You see like the anger building up in him, but he like tries to simmer it down, and then the Tivian starts laughing and he just snaps and yells, "What the fuck are you laughing at? You remember that you're my guest here, you foul foreigner, and what the hell were you thinking, boy?" But like he's definitely lost his cool at this point. Ashen.
Oh my god, seriously, I feel for him. What the hell? Oh man.
Ashen, what would Miko do?
What would Mika do? What would Mika do?
WWMD.
Yeah. I thought the same. What do you think?
Think it is in his character to like calm things down, but calming things down won't like help the situation. Can also laugh at the Boyar, I guess. That's maybe a bit meaner than Miku's normal character, but maybe he'll realize that, oh, we should like get him angry, I guess.
Go, Miku!
It's hard. I really don't know. I think you're better off making the decision.
So should he go on the more calming route or on the attacking the Boyar route? Not saying that calming has to be detrimental to you guys. I'm just asking more in terms of narrative.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking maybe you could try to calm the boy down or something, and that will only make him madder. Like an attack, but like...
And he accidentally spills another drink on him.
Sounds like him, though.
But also, like, when you try to calm someone who's, like, really angry, it backfires a lot of time.
I see what you mean.
You can also, like, maybe he'll try calming the Boyar and to, like, display that, oh, you guys are the reasonable ones, unlike you. Something like that.
that last part?
Maybe like he'll try calming the boyar as a way of like displaying that your party is the reasonable one, unlike him. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he kind of looks down on the boyar, I think, when he does that. I think like the boyar could see it that way, you know?
Ashen, to me, that sounds like a flashy attack. Miku's flashy, let me check. He has a flashy of 0. Okay. So I can also see this as a careful attack, which is he has a careful of 2.
I think that sounds better in that case.
His highest stat is a 2. His highest stat is a 2. Okay. Okay, and the boyar, I think like Miku like tries to probably like rises from his seat and says, "Come on, sir. That's no way for a nobleman like yourself to behave." And
oh shit!
yeah, I think the boyar will resist with like his forceful because he's angry right now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And what the fuck would you know about noblemen, you filthy peasant? Sit back down right now.
We made such a bad impression of this boyar. Oh my god.
He'll get
things go wrong.
Because of the like difference he succeeded with, he creates an advantage, and I'll give him another charge on intimidating angry person.
Oh no.
Joseph.
So can we get a recommendation letter now? Okay.
I mean, technically, if you defeat him in terms of game mechanics, it would mean, yeah, you defeat him. You get what you want out of him.
Yeah.
We hypothetically, like, if you defeat him, we can word it that like he eventually calms down and realizes he just made like a fool of himself, and you like try to make up for it or something.
Okay. We still have hope.
Joseph, on his turn, what do you all think? Should he go? Like, I think he'll go on the offensive against the boyar, but should he go on the like calm down route, or on the like, yeah, you're a fucking asshole route?
Wow, I don't know if I see Joseph going the...
Normally he wouldn't, but like the boyar like brought up like some very painful stuff. Like he's on the verge of tears at this point.
Oh. Poor Joseph. What the hell did he do? Okay, fine.
Feel free to ask him, I guess.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. But like in the middle of like whatever, I can just be like, okay, Joseph.
Or later, not necessarily now.
Like, I'm wondering if it could help in some way. I don't know. But like, I can say anything anyway. I don't know. What should Joseph do?
Ashen, Deli, do you guys have thoughts? Because I think Joseph will go on the offensive against the boyar, but should he go on the calm down route or on the you're an asshole route?
I mean, I think the whole calming down route is interesting because it's probably it could go. I can see it going both ways. Like, oh yeah, like I see that you're all kind of like.
Suddenly, it will paint Joseph in a very good light.
Yeah, but I can
something.
Yeah, I can also see it being where the boyar will just see it as like him being, how can I put it, like what's the word, like patronizing.
Patronizing, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean it could go either way. I think I would probably go the calming down route, but like, I mean, I don't know, I'm not sure.
Let's try it.
Above board, in either case, like it will be either careful or forceful from Joseph. He has a 2 in both.
And he sucks.
Yeah.
We know that.
With probably a forceful defense from the boyar, who has a 4 in forceful.
Yeah, okay.
So we're going the calming route?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. he'll like also start rising up and say, "Please, Miron, you have guests. Come on." And he'll like try to reassure the guy. Let's see how he does.
That's Joseph?
Joseph got a 5.
What?
Miron got a
Whoa.
6.
And Hero's ready to celebrate. Oh my god.
Joseph does have advantages that he can use. I think he'll spend both charges of intense negotiations, which would mean dealing 3. And the boyar will use a charge of intimidating angry person to mitigate that to 1. But 1 damage is still significant. It means the boyar's level 2 consequence.
So he's left with 6?
Yeah, he can
Am I
one
right?
more blow and he's out, basically.
Yes.
Oy.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the boyar. You see like a look of embarrassment go on him, and he like slowly sits back down and lets out a heavy sigh. His level 2 consequence will be humiliated, I guess.
Mhm.
On the Lady Tivian's turn. I guess you'll make another pass at Anghel, I guess. Anghel, how do you resist that?
Enough, woman. Okay. What? What did she do?
She's again trying to like get your attention, and if you like ever look in her direction, she'll give you like a wink or something.
Damn.
I think Anghel blinks a lot.
Sounds like a careful defense, I guess. More forceful, I can see both. I leave it up to you.
Careful, careful. Let's go with careful. Okay.
1
Why
point
is
of
my careful?
damage.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So wow, I have nothing, right?
You have fate points. Turns of advantages, yeah, you don't have anything, but you do have fate points.
Okay, let's use one.
What are you
If
invoking?
it's... Oh shit, I forgot about that part. What am I trying to defend? Okay. Defend against. It's too bad that I didn't write about the fact that he has no clue what girls want in life. Wait,
You can
where
also.
is it?
She's also like trying. She's not just trying to like flirt with you. She's also trying to like unsettle and intimidate you, at least. So there's also that.
Okay. Oh my god. Can I? Oh, I don't know though if that. I mean, he has an aspect that says he's blind in one eye.
I think that fits. Yeah.
That's great.
But he didn't see it very clearly.
Oh yeah, and actually in terms of like seat positions, like you would be facing her with your blind eye, so that's true.
Oh my god, that's too funny.
Are you using that?
Yeah.
Okay. I think she will spend the charge of careful listener though, because she has accumulated a few of them.
Okay.
I'll delete Munin's advantages in the meantime, because yeah.
Wait, so how much damage is that?
1 point, but it would translate
It
to
would
a lot.
be, yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
Yeah, either a 3 stress or I don't know if I can invoke anything else though. He's anxious. Does that count in some way?
If you can justify it to me, I think it like counts for the opposite, but
Right. He's anxious, so he doesn't really meet her gaze. He's like looking away because
Hmm.
it scares him to listen or something.
Sure, I'll take it. I'll take your other fate point. I won't spend another advantage. Not yet, anyway. Your turn. Show and tell.
My turn. I thought, okay, wow. Yeah, I was thinking
Go
about
ahead.
trying to make it up to the boyar a little because I feel bad. So I think that Anghel will like turn away from Manuela and try to dab at the boyar's. Yeah, like take a
Dab?
napkin and kind of.
Oh,
Dab.
dab. Oh, that in that sense of the word. Okay.
I also
Yeah.
thought of the other one. I
Yeah.
was like, wow, that's cool. Oh, wow.
What? Which sense? I missed it. What?
It's the like internet meme where you like pose your hand in a way, your arms.
Oh, when you like kind of put it on your face, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really got that. I don't know what that means.
Sure.
Funny though to imagine Uncle doing it for some reason.
I
Okay.
love the idea of him doing that.
Dab on the haters.
Sure.
Okay.
So you try to like dab with a napkin. Sounds like a careful attack. If it is an attack, are you making an attack?
Yeah.
You try to resist.
Wait, I need to.
Yeah, you need to attack. And
Okay.
I think you'll resist with his careful, because he's still like trying to hold back his anger.
Oh, I'm trying to make him less angry though.
Tie on an attack means you get an advantage.
Woo!
What would you like your advantage to be called? You also have an impressionable guess that you can recharge, or you can create a new one.
Yeah, I think an impressionable guess kind of
Mm-hmm.
goes with it.
Sure. Duly noted. On his turn, he's 1 point away from being defeated, let's say. Would he throw in the towel? I don't think he wouldn't yet. He'll spend his turn to like calm himself down. Basically, he'll try to create an advantage to like, yeah, recenter himself basically. And he does get a charge. I'll give him a charge of typical politician. Okay.
He has a lot of charges. Damn it. Okay.
The male Tivian's turn. I will say that like if the Tivians defeat the boyar, you probably won't get like the concession you need from the boyar. The Tivians will get some concession from him.
Oh shit. Don't do it. Okay, that's bad. Bad.
I'm going to roll a d2. If it's a 1, he'll attack the boyar. If it's a 2, he'll attack Anghel.
Please attack Anghel, please.
He'll attack the boyar apparently. He'll say, "You are a lousy host, you know that." He says it in caramel, so Anghel doesn't understand what he says on that note.
Okay. Oh my god.
4 points of damage.
What?
Oh wow.
No!
The boyar will use 2 charges of typical politician to resist that.
Okay.
Then the Tivian will use a charge of Inquisitive Tivian, so the boyar will use another charge of typical politician to resist that. Evening out to a tie, so the Tivian will get an advantage, another charge on Inquisitive Tivian. So, in terms of game mechanics, it was beneficial for you guys, because these guys wasted a bunch of their advantages. Yeah.
It really was. But we need to make Joseph do something. Okay.
Or Miku, because it's his turn.
Yeah, okay.
Any ideas, Ashen?
Ooh. I don't know.
Like, if this wasn't combat, I think Miku's like gut reaction would be to like intervene on the Boyar's behalf, but obviously we can't do that. Or we can and use it as an attack against the Tivian, but will that help you guys?
In a way, I suppose that would that help? I'm not sure.
What? Sorry, what is Miko going to do?
Well, like I'm thinking, like his gut reaction as a character, would, like he's always tempted to like defend the quote-unquote downtrodden. So in this case, he would try to defend the Boyar. But is that really to your guys' advantage? Because this is like in combat.
Right.
He would try to defend. Well, maybe it could turn the boy. Maybe it could.
Basically, my gut reaction is to make an attack against the male Tivian.
Oh.
Is that what you guys want?
I'm not sure because technically the Tivians are. Oh, I don't know. I mean, they're not on our side. I'm on their side, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if like that would. I guess like the alternative would be to.
Can you like? Okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just thinking. Can you make it an attack on the Boyar?
We can, but
by basically standing up to the Tivian and kind of making the Boyar feel better. Like more inclined to help us or whatever.
I can see that, yeah. It would be a flashy attack, and he has a flashy of 0. Trying to see, would it be a careful? I guess I can see it as a careful attack if he like.
Yeah, I can see it. Definitely.
So should he attack the Boyar with his careful by speaking up for him against the Tivians?
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
sure. Let's see what happens. He gets a tie. Does he have any advantages? No, and I will not use fate points. Well, he does have the Boyar's consequences. Should he use the Boyar's consequences? Meaning you guys won't be able to use them. But it will improve the roll and possibly knock the Boyar out.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the consequence. Oh, okay. I
the
see
ones
it. I see it.
Right here.
Yeah, I see it. Okay. Like he can use both of them? Like he's going to use both of them?
He'll use both because the Boyar will use his remaining advantage. So he'll need to use both. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, sure. Miku like rises up and says, "Please, sirs, I don't know what you're saying, but clearly you're making our host feel bad." He says that in a language that Tivians don't understand, so they don't like reply. But the Boyar definitely feels bad, and he is knocked out of the fight by you guys, so he will agree to whatever your demands are.
Miku is the champion.
Yes.
Ashen, do you have any idea for the level 6 consequence the Boyar suffers? I think it should be like bad host or ungracious host or something, but do you have any thoughts? Because you also control Miku, sort of.
Fucking asshole. No, I'm kidding.
Shit host.
We can say that.
So...
Sure.
Let's go for it, shit host.
Sure.
Shit host.
Okay. The Boyar is out of the fight. Joseph's turn. His main opponent has just been quote-unquote knocked out. Yeah, I think he will also attack the Tivians and say basically what Miku said, but in a language they can understand. You're
Okay.
sir, kind sir and madam. You're making our host feel bad, please. And let's see what Joseph does. He fails completely. The Tivians laugh in his face. Even the mute woman laughs at him.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That kind of, yeah, with that they get another advantage. I'll give them another charge on Inquisitive Tivian, sure.
Okay.
On her turn, the Lady Tivian will do what she's been doing for so far. Try to get Angel's attention by she'll basically like raise a drink to you, like half mocking you, half flirting with you.
Half what? Mocking?
Mocking and half flirting, yeah.
Oh, okay.
How does Angel defend himself? I've never seen that big of a difference in the role in any game ever.
Yeah, shit, that was intense. They get only one advantage? Not that I would need them to get more.
Just one. Just one.
What can Anghel do? I don't want it to be flashy. I want it to be careful or careful.
This is you defending against her.
Yeah. Can he like? I don't know. Like go to like, you know, how do you say it? Like tip his cup against hers, kind of.
Sure, I'd say that's a flashy defense.
It's yeah, I don't know, but then kind of drop the cup. I mean, he's super drunk at this point. Okay.
Flashy or forceful, I think.
Yeah, it's okay. And kind of, you know, go under the table to retrieve it. I think kind of careful, don't you think?
No, that sounds the opposite of careful, honestly.
Why?
Sounds like either a flashy or a forceful defense to me, the way you're describing it.
Okay, fine, let's go with forceful then.
Sure. You get an advantage with that big of a difference.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Because it's 3 points.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you like your advantage to be called, or would you like to like recharge impressionable guests?
Yeah, but impressionable guess is not really against them, is it? Or
it can be if you justify it to me. Up to you.
I don't think.
Up to you.
I'm trying to think of a name. Like I don't know. I can't come up with anything though. Like a hopeless something. Hopeless.
Drunkard? I don't know.
I guess I could work. But I mean, he's drunk, but he's using it to his advantage. So I don't know. I was more thinking like, you know, that he just doesn't.
That he's clumsy, or that he's
clueless. Clueless in love. Not, but like clueless. Maybe we could just speak. He's just clueless.
Sure.
I guess.
Sure. I'll say clueless. You get that advantage.
Fine.
Your turn, by the way.
What an interesting advantage. Okay. So we need to attack them at this point. Or something. Can I stay under the table?
Sure.
Oh god. Still looking for the cup.
Sure sounds... That sounds like a, I guess, careful or forceful attack because you're being, like, creepy, I guess.
Yay, careful.
Give me a
Too
careful.
careful.
Who are you attacking? The lady or the guy?
I guess the lady? I think because we were kind of...
Sure.
Because we were kind of in a,
Sure, I'll oppose with her careful.
interaction. Oh my god.
Tie means you get another advantage. You can also use them to, like, actually deal damage, but it's up to you.
Just want to say that I kind of need to go soon.
How long can we keep going for?
Maybe 15 minutes?
Okay. We'll go for like another 5 to 10 and then we'll
I
go to
feel bad.
shoutouts.
I totally okay, we can get another charge on Clueless, I guess.
Sure thing. Okay. The Boyar's out of the fight. The guy Tivian. He'll probably try to kick you in the face, Anghel.
Why?
Ow.
I'm looking for the cup. Fine. So that was okay.
How do you defend
So-
yourself?
I climb out from beneath the table.
Do you like take the kick?
I think I try to dodge it, I guess.
Dodging would be a quick roll.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Okay. Let's do that.
Okay, give me a quick. How do you take 5 points of damage?
Oh my god.
Oh shit, we're all going to be in the debt of these Tubians. 4 points. I have to take the
5 points.
No, 5 points. Shit. Oh my god. Okay, shit. Okay. Okay, can I use the clueless charge to...
You can to mitigate it.
Yeah.
You have 2 charges.
Two.
If you use one, well, again, you can use charges to either reroll or to improve your roll by
Right.
2.
If I use 2 to do +2, then that means that
Well,
it'll be 1.
each charge.
Oh, but it's not.
Each charge is worth 2 or a reroll. You have 2 at the moment. So,
Right.
are you using one to give yourself +2 or to reroll? You got a below average roll, but that obviously doesn't mean that you'll get a good roll.
Shit. Okay, let's try to reroll. I don't know.
Sure. Give me another quick.
What? Oh my god, no, that's really bad.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll use another one. Wait, if I use another one to do a +2, that means it's gonna be a 3.
3
I
is better than
guess.
5, but still,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna be the stress, right? I think. Fine.
Well, I might improve my roll as well.
Oh my god. Fine, I don't know. I guess. But
So you're using your clueless charge?
yeah.
Okay. I will spend one of my fate points to improve my roll by 2.
So bad.
5 points of damage coming your way.
Shit. This is so bad. I get so bad at non-combat combats.
This was the most combat part of the non-combat because he kicked you and you tried to dodge.
I should have defended. Okay, I mean, I should have, done something. Can I use impressionable guess for this, or it did not apply?
It can if you justify it to me. Ashen, by the way, we'll end when you wanted to. Well, sooner than that. I'm aiming for like resolving this dice roll and then having Miku and Joseph go and then ending. But if we have to go sooner, we'll go sooner. Okay?
Problem at all. Sounds great.
Sorry.
So you're staring at 5 points of damage. You can continue trying to mitigate it, or you can just take 5. It's entirely up to you. You were trying to justify impressionable guests to me.
Yeah, but I have no clue how.
Ashen and Deli can also offer suggestions to you, but obviously they're just suggestions, not like actual gameplay input.
This is so bad. 5 is so bad. Wow.
It is,
Okay.
That's why I spent a fate point on it, yeah.
Impressionable guess. I don't know, because he's very... Yeah, how does that relate to being kicked in the face? I have no clue.
You also have a fate point.
Right.
Let me have a look at your... I'm just gonna have a look at your character sheet. See if I
I'm kind of thinking of you to start being like, bye, I'm leaving.
can...
You have to do that after you take the damage, though.
Fine.
So are you taking the 5, or are we still looking for a way to mitigate it?
Like, I'm trying to justify how impressionable guess.
So this may be a bit of a weird suggestion.
Okay.
Would a stunt be able to be used at this point, or is that not like...
After we resolve the roll.
Oh, okay. Alright, so my suggestion probably wouldn't work then, in that case.
Not in this specific situation.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. Fine. Like, how would impressionable guess help with dodging a kick?
It would... Like, that's the name of the advantage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it was we made it against the boyar. Like,
Right.
Anghel made it against the boyar.
And we need
so
to... And then to justify using it...
against, yeah.
I feel like... So, like, just to clarify, we need to justify using it and able to use it.
Yeah, in this specific situation, or you can just spend a fate point.
Okay. I feel like impressionable guests would work in the sense that it's like you're trying not to cause conflict, so you're doing everything you can to prevent that, maybe? Because you're trying to be impressionable. No? Or... Did I just completely like...
I guess, but like the Tivian kicked you.
Yeah.
Conflicts like already happening, I guess.
Sure.
But I'm trying not to cause more. You
Yeah.
know? If there's blood on the floor, that's more conflict.
Sure.
know.
For brevity's sake, I'll accept that justification.
Thanks, Deli.
Okay.
Oh god.
So how do you take 3 points of damage?
Stress.
Sure thing. Ashen, do you have something in mind very quickly for Miku's turn, or should we call the session?
I don't have anything in mind right now.
Okay. I think Miku's first reaction would be to like throw a punch at the Tivian, seeing Anghel get kicked. But
Have you seen it? I thought it was happening under the table.
I mean, it's a loud thud, 3 points of damage.
Mhm.
And like the
Okay.
Tivian definitely made that motion, but because of time constraints, we'll save that for next time because the situation degenerating, yeah, we'll save that for next time.
Okay.
Cliffhanger again.
I just want to say that I kind of saw Miku kind of crawling under the table with him.
Maybe if the
Just show
Tivian
us support.
hadn't kicked him, but not right now.
Okay. Hmm.
Ashen, well, if you have to go, would you like to do your shoutouts now and then, or, well, depending on how quickly you have to go, shoutouts now and then I'll like ask Anghel and, Show&Tell and Dely for their thoughts and then we can end, etc. Or do you have time to also give your thoughts?
I have time to stay till the end.
Okay,
To the thoughts.
then thoughts on today's session, I suppose.
It was interesting, like, it was interesting, like, watching it unfold. Like, obviously, I wasn't involved in it that much, but
Yeah.
it was interesting to listen to.
I did not expect you to concede that quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Uh,
my roles from last session, if I remember correctly, weren't that great. So I don't know.
I mean, they were. I mean, maybe they weren't that great, but they were the greatest we had.
Yeah.
They also like ganged up on you pretty much, so
Well,
yeah, really mean of them. I have to
Yeah,
say.
right. Like, what's that all about?
Oh man.
I'm kind of
No.
predicting that, willingly or not, Illona will meet these Tivians.
Uh,
Oh no.
It's like really fun how they pose such a big threat.
yeah, I totally dismissed them. I was like, the boy is what's important. Then we defeated the boy, but now, yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Now you're in
Okay.
actually like a physical fight with them. I didn't expect that.
Also,
You
one
can
of the-
trust Anghel to get to that point. Oh god.
I guess Muninn, since we were negotiating, one of the concessions you guys can get from the boyar is get him to pay these guys, I guess.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Awesome.
Just a thought. Just a thought. I think Angel's sister is more important than paying these guys, but it's a thought.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense.
But
I
since
mean,
you
to Anghel, but I don't know if like.
well, also since you knocked him out of the fight, I think you can demand both. I think it's acceptable.
Let's do that. I mean, okay. It doesn't matter that Miku's the one that actually defeated him. Like we're all together in this.
Yeah, it's because it's your party and Miku's one of your NPCs, and like his whole thing going in it was like having you guys like get your wish. If Joseph had won, he might have some different demands, still along the lines of helping rescue Angel's sister, but also some personal stuff. But Joseph's not the one who won. Miku's the one who won, and Miku's just his thoughts are, well, I want my people to succeed, and this guy has power and influence and money, so yeah.
Go Miku. Honestly, though, Joseph can't ever win. Like from the roles, we just
Or in life,
It's
I
just
guess.
impossible. It's just impossible. I mean, he got a 5 one time in his life, and the other guy got a 6.
True,
I can't.
true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do feel like I was very, like I felt the pressure on me in this session. I mean, I really enjoyed it, but I do feel bad that you were kind of, it was just me kind of.
Don't feel bad. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did great. You did great, all things considered.
Okay. It's not truth.
I genuinely think you did great. And I know it's not easy being like the only... Well, you weren't entirely alone, but you were basically alone
Right.
in this situation. So you did great.
Yeah.
Next, I guess we'll see what happens with the Tivians. I'll say it right now, they're far more likely to concede than the boy are, but at the moment they definitely have the advantage, so yeah. Guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll need to come up with something.
Any other thoughts before we go into our shoutouts?
Nope. Not
No,
for
I
my
don't
part.
think so.
No.
Okay. Well, dear viewers, thank you once again for watching and listening to us. Just because she has to go, I would like to ask Ashen to go ahead and talk about herself and how awesome she is first. Can you please go ahead, Ashen?
Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm Ash. I draw stuff occasionally. And you can find me on Instagram. Please hit me up in the DMs if you want something to be drawn. I would like to. That's it.
She does great stuff. Do check her out. The link is on the screen and in the description below. Thank you, Ashen. If you have to go, feel free to go right now, okay?
Right. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later,
Bye.
Ash.
Bye.
And next, I rolled a pair of dice in the background while Ash was talking, and the dice have decided that Dely should go ahead and talk about themselves, I should say, and what they're doing. Can you please go ahead, Dely?
Yeah, of course. Of course, I'm Dely. I am a Goblin VTuber over on Twitch.tv. You can find me over there. Like, at the moment, I'm taking a bit of a break from streaming because of university deadlines. The university student plays the university student in the role-playing game. Yeah, a bit weird, but I mean, you know how it is.
Method acting, I think. That's
Yeah,
the
method
term.
acting. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I mean, well, I may or may not be back from like a little bit of a break, like by the time this episode comes up. So if I am, I stream variety over there on Twitch. So feel free to come join me, and you know, we'll have a good time.
Dely has a wonderful stream, and I'm genuinely looking forward to the day they'll have time to stream again. So thank you, Dely.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Next, we have Show&Tell. Can you please talk about yourself and what you're doing, etc.?
I'm Show&Tell. I have a YouTube channel in which I react to anime mostly. I also managed to edit a few pilots that are not anime, or I think one pilot that is not anime. So, yay! But I do react to other things as well. So feel free to join if you're interested in that.
She the list of shows she has reacted to is absurdly long. Like, she does a ton of work, so go check her out. I'm almost certain you'll find a show that you like on the list of shows she's reacted to. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Show&Tell. And
thank you.
I was your Dungeon Master, Game Master, Teeironor. I did this series, which is a lot of fun, and another tabletop set in the Warcraft universe that's been going on for a while. That's also a lot of fun. Do check that out. But yeah, other than that, dear viewers, thank you once again for watching and listening to us. We'll be back next week, most likely. Fingers crossed. And we will see you all then. Goodbye, everybody.